Morning, it is day 4, it's 22:09 and I'm getting ready. I was going to curl my hair this morning, but I just honestly can't bother. I'm so tired. No fucking change there. I'm not as tired as I was last night, obviously, because I've slept, but I think I'm getting up a lot earlier than I usually do. So while I've been furloughed, when I've been going to my mum and dad's, I've been going at like 10. And it takes me like 20 minutes, a half hour to get there, depending upon traffic. But I have been getting up at like 9:15 because I don't do this. I don't do my hair in the morning. I don't put makeup on. I just get dressed and leave the house. So because I shower in the evening, so I don't do this. I don't like get up and get ready like a usual girl. I just get up, get dressed and go. So I tend to like get up at 9:15 and then leave the house for 9:30. But I've been getting up at like 8 o'clock and, you know, taking my time getting ready, actually doing my hair. Today we're gonna put some makeup on. Shocker. I'm going out in the public today to the pub, so I thought I'd better put some makeup on. Today's plan, obviously I'm going to my parents. Reading wise, I'm going to be reading, oh my throat's killing. Reading wise, I'm going to be reading A Light in the Dusk. I think that's what it's called anyway. Really need to get the title of that book nailed. A Light in the Dusk, and I want to finish that off today. I started another audiobook last night as I came up to bed, just while I got ready for bed. I only got like 18 minutes into it, and I started, Verona Comics came in from a library, so I started the audiobook for that because I now don't have an audiobook for the rest of the reading rush because all of my books are physical reads now. So I wanted to start somewhere else and I just fancied something a bit different. Verona Comics is only like an 8-hour audiobook, so I thought, well, that won't take me long to get through and it'll just keep me going while I'm pottering around. It won't fit a prompt or anything, it's just another audiobook to listen to. Okay, makeup done. I am... Good God, as if it's only 5 to 9. Usually takes ages to do that. What am I going to do with myself for the next half hour before I can set off for work? Yeah, I've started Verona Comics, but I don't know if I'm going to stick with that. So I might actually, I forgot, but last night I actually found War of the Worlds, like the musical edition, on my Audible, and I started that last year, but I just never finished it. And I think I might listen to that instead. It's got Michael Sheen, Taron Egerton, loads of different actors in it. And it's really good. So obviously it's the musical edition, so it's got some of the music in it from the album, and it's really, really good. So I might listen to that instead, because War of the Worlds is a movie. I know that the movie's been inspired by the book, but oh yeah, that's the point. Swear to God, just sleepy. That's the point, isn't it? To get a movie inspired by a book, but you've seen the movie. I have seen War of the Worlds. I'm not a big fan of it. Tom Cruise is great, but the film is not great. So yeah, I think I might do War of the Worlds instead. In fact, let's download that now so I remember. War of the Worlds. I've got like both the audiobook for the physical book, which is 6 hours 50 minutes, and then I've got the Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds musical edition. So I think I'm going to listen to the musical edition because I really, really liked that, and it's 5 hours 4 minutes instead. So I think that's what we'll do today. I wonder if it'll remember where I was up to last year. I might want to start again. Right, I'm gonna go and finish getting ready for work. I have already taken today's Instagram photo. I'll show a picture of it here. It is to take a photo of a book that matches with the background matching, with a matching background. Take a picture of a book with a matching background. I've decided to go for The Diary of a Bookseller. Is it called The Diary of a Bookseller? I've got 2 books by Shaun Bythell, and this is the first one. And yes, The Diary of a Bookseller. And I just took a picture of it with my bookshelves in the background. I know it's really, really simple, but I just thought it would be a really easy picture to do, and it is. And I already have tomorrow's planned because the prompts are online on the Reading Rush website, which is really, really helpful, to be honest, because I plan my grid like 2 weeks in advance, so it's been really helpful to have those on. Some books, obviously, like Tuesdays, I just did my Instagram post for Lindsay Kelk's new book, which actually comes out today, so happy publication day to In Case You Missed It by Lindsay Kelk. Go check it out if you fancy doing so. Quick little plug there for Lindsay. You're welcome, Linz. I love Lindsay Kelk, she's my favourite author of all time, so go check her books out. But yeah, so I am really glad that they've sort of given us that information in advance. But yeah, I'm going to go and finish off getting ready. This intro, I know I will cut it down because there was a lot of it where I was rambling, and I'm just going to cut it out while I was doing my makeup, but 22 minutes long. I've got to stop this. Right, I'm going to go. So I will check back in with you when I've got something to update you on. Probably when I've finished A Light in the Dusk, although I'm at my parents, so I might not update you then because I just feel embarrassed about being on the camera in front of them. They'll take the piss out of me royally, which is why I won't do it. So yeah, I'll try and get some footage in the pub, but Andy's a weirdo, so I don't know if that will work out, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I will check back in with you later.
Don't video it.
Hey, good evening. It's 10:30. I have been out all day. I went to meet my friend after I finished work at 10:30. We had a catch up. I haven't seen him since New Year's Eve, his birthday, New Year's Eve. So I've not seen him since then. We had a catch up and then got carried away, and now it's 10:30. I've only just got home. When we don't see each other for ages, this is what happens. We end up just catching up forever and ever and ever and all day. So as it turns out though, my whole day has not been wasted. It's not been wasted at all because I've had a great time, but as it turns out, I managed to finish. It's just unnecessary to be that loud, isn't it? I managed to finish A Light in the Dusk. This is going to be annoying. A Light in the Dusk while I was at work. So I finished a book today. This is the second in the Charlie Travesty series. So the Charlie Travesty series starts off with A Whisper in the Dark. I think that's what the first one's called. And we're following a princess vampire who finds out some stuff about herself during her awakening, which is when the vampires sort of, their eyes change colour. So the eye colour means different things. And her awakening happens. She finds some stuff out about herself, and then some stuff happens. They're not the novellas, so the first one is like 92 pages long or something, might be even 82 pages long, so I don't want to tell you too much because it just spoils the whole story otherwise. And then the second one follows straight on from that. I'm assuming the third follows straight on from that, and the fourth from that one. So yeah, can't tell you too much about it, can't tell you anything about what happens in the second book, A Light in the Dusk, because it follows straight on from the first, so it would spoil the first. But yeah, really enjoyed it, gave it 4 out of 5 stars, which is what I gave the first one. So really loving this series, excited to continue with the series. It was very good. So I have finished a book today. That was for the prompt of read a book entirely outside of your house. So I read it while I was at work, so that counts. And I listened to another chapter of War of the Worlds this morning on my way to work. So I've got 3 hours 31 minutes left of that as well. I can't listen to it on ×2 speed like I normally would with an audiobook because of the music in it. So because it's War of the Worlds, the musical drama, it's got parts of Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds musical in it, like in the background. None of the singing, but just the background music. And for that reason, I can't really listen to it on ×2 because it ruins the music, and the music for me is a big part of the War of the Worlds story. So I have it down on 1.2 speed, which is fine. It just takes me a little bit longer than usual to try and get through it. So 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm hoping to finish that tomorrow, which will fulfill the prompt of a movie inspired by a book, is that the right way around, that you've seen. I have seen War of the Worlds. It wasn't great. So today's vlog is going to be a little bit boring, to be honest. It's just going to be me getting ready this morning. My brother made a brew at work. I was trying to film him, but he was having none of it. And then just me updating you tonight, which is going to be a bit boring. I'm really sorry, but just kind of ended up hanging out with my friend. I would just add it on to tomorrow's, but the problem is I am home now for the next, till Monday, with nothing to do but read. So I'm going to try and jam pack my vlogs with reading stuff and getting a lot done. So I don't want to add this onto tomorrow's because it will just pan out tomorrow's vlog with today's stuff, so if that makes sense. So just add it on to, we'll just do today's and it'll just be a little bit boring. I'm really sorry. I will try and make tomorrow's a bit more entertaining, and Saturday and Sundays as well. So yeah, I can't believe we've only got Friday, Saturday and Sunday left, and I have 3 books left, 3 prompts left to do. So we'll see you tomorrow. I hope you're all doing well with the reading rush, and I hope you're all getting on okay. What can I prompt you to tell me about today? Ooh, tell me about your favourite book so far during reading rush. Let me know in the comments down below what book that you've read so far during reading rush has been your favourite. I want to know. Tell me all the information. Right, I'm gonna go, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye.